Master, guys, Fiona, just see me off here.
Yolanda, you insist on leaving. I don't want to force you to stay or restrict your freedom.
Master,
In our sect, you have the best talent in medicine. You're far better than any top medical experts in the world. These 9 spirit needles are the most valued treasure of Heavenly Skill Sect. I'm giving them to you now, just in case.
Master, they read too valuable. I can't accept them.
Our sect might look modest, but it truly is the greatest medical sect. My disciple must not be wronged.
Yolanda, take this token. If you're in trouble, just go to any of my hospitals, and they'll do everything to help you.
I can't be stingy. I've prepared 3 villas for you, so you can live comfortably.
Thank you, Sean.
I don't have much, but I'm wealthy. There's $100 million on this card. After you leave here, if you're short of money, just ask me for it.
Thanks, Giannis.
My family's business reaches nationwide business. This is my family's jade pendant. With this jade pendant, you can command any Mason family business. Yolanda, if you ever get wronged, you must tell us. I'm always here to support you.
Thanks, Harry. You're always the best. I haven't left yet, and I've already started missing everyone.
Come here.
I'm leaving then. See you.
Why didn't you tell Yolanda you like her? She's left now. You'll regret this. Such an introvert.
Yolanda has lived here since she was young. She's only interacted with us from the sect. When she truly grows up, it won't be too late to tell her.
Ms. Johns.
This is the medicine. My mother-in-law's illness is at a critical stage. She can't stop taking this medicine. Next time you come, keep a low profile. My family doesn't know my identity.
Yes.
Okay.
York, Yolanda is having a baby soon. After she has the baby, I won't be the most important person in your life, right?
Rosie, no one can replace you in my heart. You'll always be the most important to me.
Unfortunately, I can't find a man as good as you. I ended up marrying a man who abused me. He even hit me during my pregnancy. Now, I have to come back and stay here.
Rosie, don't worry. I'll make him pay for this.
York.
You two don't cross the line. We must keep the secret that York is my adopted son. Otherwise, he'll lose his right to inherit Wilson Group. And the 3 of us will be kicked out of the Wilson family. You got it?
How much longer do we have to keep it under wraps?
Rosie, don't worry. It won't take too long. Once Yolanda gives birth to my first son, my standing in the Wilson family is assured. Then you can get a divorce and move back home. I'll take good care of you.
York, I know you're always the best.
The bond between you two is stronger than ours as a couple. This reminds me of my relationship with my fellow disciples.
That's totally different. Rosie is York's real sister. She's been mistreated this time. Her pregnancy is still in the early stages, and she needs careful care. Let her stay at home here.
All right, then Rosie can stay with me for prenatal care. Rosie, tell me whatever you want to eat. I'll have the maid cook it for you.
Yolanda, I'd love to have some soup you make. I'm pregnant, and I have no appetite.
Well, now it's a bit inconvenient for me to cook. I'll teach the maid how to make it.
Yolanda, Rosie is suffering from morning sickness. As her sister-in-law, you need to take care of her. It's just making some soup. No big deal.
All right, you're always siding with Rosie. I get it.
Thanks, Yolanda.
You two, watch it. Once Yolanda's baby is born, you can do whatever you want. But you can't let anyone find out now.
Got it.
Honey, you're the rock of the family. Have some more.
Okay. Thanks, honey. Making all this food must be tiring.
Rosie, have some too.
Thanks, Yolanda.
Yolanda,
York, it hurts.
Rosie? Are you all right?
Blood. York, blood. Help me.
York, it hurts. It hurts.
Where did you get hurt?
I burned the back of my hand. It really hurts. My belly is really hurting too. York, will I not be able to save the baby?
Sophia. York. Help me. Save my baby. My baby.
Don't worry. I'll take you to the hospital. Let's go. Rosie, don't be afraid.
Mom's here. Mom's here.
York. The baby. The baby's pulse is fading. You don't want our baby?
Let's go.
(911) Hello. Help me.
Yolanda's expected date is approaching. The baby will be born very soon. We must prepare some nice gifts.
It's been 3 years. We must secure the pump for Yolanda.
My film company is the leader in the industry. I can have Yolanda sign the contract and create a superstar mom.
Since Yolanda is having a baby, it's time for a change of residence. I'll arrange for someone to get everything ready for her, in the manor in the capital.
I've prepared some exquisite paintings and calligraphy for Yolanda.
Then I'll provide a project worth $50 million to the Wilson family, to let them live a good life and to show them the strength behind Yolanda's family.
Okay.
Hello. What? Yolanda is in the hospital? We'll be right there.
My baby? What about my baby?
You came too late. The baby is gone. Don't be too upset. Where is your family? Ask them to accompany you.
Sophia. The baby's gone.
How could you still talk to me when the baby's gone? Fortunately, Rosie's baby is fine. Get back here and prepare for Rosie's birthday party. We're planning a big celebration to shake off the bad luck. York, the baby is gone.
York, it's all my fault.
It's fine. We can always have another child. You're just too kind. Besides, she fell by herself. Does your hand still hurt? Come on, let me blow it.
It doesn't hurt anymore.
If it doesn't hurt anymore, go try on the dresses. I'll show your husband and his family that my sister is so cherished.
My baby is gone, but you all turned a blind eye. You even expect me to throw a birthday party for the murderer?
No, you can't leave yet.
York and Rosie, I won't let you off.
Finally, we get to see Yolanda. Maybe we'll get to see the baby.
Yolanda.
Where is she? Reason for fetal loss is that the pregnant woman suffered a severe blow to the abdomen and was not rescued in time. The fetus suffered asphyxiation.
How could the baby be gone? Wasn't it almost full term?
Outrageous. It must be the Wilson family hasn't taken care of Yolanda.
If they dare harm Yolanda, even a bit, I'll make them pay. Let's go to the Wilson family.
Happy birthday!
Rosie, you can't drink. I specially got you a glass of water. Everyone, together, let's wish Rosie a happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Mrs. Wilson, you always say we don't care about Rosie, but today is Rosie's birthday. Even her sister-in-law didn't come. Looks like her family doesn't really care about her much either.
Yolanda came from the countryside. How dare she look down on Rosie? She experienced a pregnancy loss yesterday and couldn't come.
Just a bumpkin is so delicate. She really sees herself as a princess? A pregnancy loss isn't a big deal. Right after I had a baby, I could get out of bed to cook for my husband.
Mrs. Daniels, if I hear that Rosie is not living well ever again, then our family won't let go of anyone who dares to bully her. After all, Rosie is the most important person in my life.
Really? If she's the most important person to you, then what about me? York, after I lost my child, you never came to the hospital to see me. Yet you're here, celebrating your sister's birthday. You're really a great brother.
Honey, Rosie was bullied by her husband, and you know it? If today we don't throw a birthday party for her, what if she's looked down on by her in-laws in the future?
But you're my husband. You always order me around and don't treat me like a person. What? When Rosie became someone else's daughter-in-law, you started to care?
Yolanda, how dare you come back here? You're just useless and always making trouble.
I came back to seek justice.
Who are you to demand justice? Rosie said you almost made her lose the baby. Were you trying to harm my grandchild? You deserve it. Kneel and apologize to Rosie.
Rosie's the one who should apologize. She pushed me and made me lose my child.
York, why would I push Yolanda? You were there that day too. You have to testify for me.
York, what you lost is your own child. He already had hands and feet, but before he could be born, he lost his life. You saw that she pushed me.
York, I know. I shouldn't have let Yolanda make soup for me that day. She must have done this because she was angry. They say a married daughter is no part of the family again. If there is no place for me in this family, I'll just leave.
Yolanda, Rosie didn't push you. You accidentally fell and lost your child? Why are you framing her? Apologize to her now.
Why should I apologize to a murderer?
How long will you keep up making a scene?
I want a divorce.
A divorce? I'm telling you, don't you dare threaten me with a divorce. Yolanda, apologize to Rosie. She's forgiving and won't hold it against you.
She caused the passing of our child. You're still covering for her?
What nonsense are you spouting? I've watched Rosie grow up. How could I not know what kind of person she is? She wouldn't harm anyone.
Right. You're just slandering my daughter.
Yolanda, I know. You're afraid I'll fight my brother for the inheritance. So you're slandering me. I won't blame you.
Yolanda, you're so vicious. You used your own child to frame Rosie, and you're still trying to ruin their sibling bond.
Exactly. This country bumpkin is really hard-hearted.
York, I don't care about your money at all. I love you. That's why I was willing to serve all of you for 3 years.
Yolanda, is it really, like they said, that you pushed Rosie just for the inheritance?
You don't believe me?
Yolanda, I know you're upset because my brother is good to me. But you can't just slander me like this.
Rosie, don't cry. This is your home. All of our family's possessions belong to you. Everyone. I declare that from today on, all of our family's fortune will belong to Rosie. Even if I have kids in the future, they have no rights to the assets or shares either. Yolanda, just give up on that idea.
Yolanda, I'm a little scared. Tonight, can my brother stay with me?
In the past, I was so foolish that I didn't notice it. You and Rosie are not like ordinary siblings at all. What's your relationship?
Nonsense. Rosie is my sister, the most important person to me. I can't let you slander her.
What about me and the baby?
Stop making trouble. You're just a hillbilly. You hit the jackpot to marry into our family. We let York marry you. You should be grateful for that.
Grateful. I'm grateful to you for treating me like a servant these 3 years. I'm grateful to you for causing my child's passing. Moreover, all the investments you received in these years were because of me.
Don't be ridiculous. The investment in Wilson Group was because of Rosie's marriage to Tyler. Who do you think you are? Take the credit.
Yolanda, can you stop messing around? Rosie has been sickly since childhood and always stayed out of trouble as her brother. Of course, I need to protect her. You can't talk nonsense, out of jealousy.
Nonsense? Listen, you can't hide the truth forever. I'm waiting for the day when you all go to hell. York, from now on, I'll cut ties with the Wilson family.
Wretch. Even if you two are getting a divorce, it should be my son divorcing you. You dare to humiliate us like this? I won't let you off easily. Someone, go get her. Make her kneel and apologize to Rosie.
Kowtow. You won't kowtow, huh? Apologize. 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 Apologize.
York, it's been 3 years. I mistook a stone for a pearl, thinking you married me because you loved me. I was such a fool. You took my baby's life. Even if I have to go to hell, I won't let you off.
Rosie, does that appease your anger? From today on, no one can slander you.
York. She almost harmed my baby. Now that I think about it, I feel so sad and terrified.
Still upset? Then go ahead and hit her. Hit her right in the belly. You want a divorce? Hit her until she can never have children again.
For the past 3 years, our family has treated you so well. Instead of being grateful, you tried to sling mud at me and my brother. Well then, don't blame me for being ruthless.
What are you going to do? These 3 years, I've cared for you with all my heart. Sophia's illness hasn't got worse because of the medicines from our sect.
You vicious jerk. I always wondered why Mom was always in bad condition. Turns out your medicines have a problem. Fine. Today, for my mom's sake, I'll teach you a lesson. Tell me.
Stop it.
Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Who are you? How dare you break into my home?
Harry. They harmed my baby.
York, we entrusted Yolanda to you. Is this how you've been taking care of her?
I still have some healing pills. Does Yolanda need acupuncture? I shouldn't have let Yolanda leave our sect. Life was so much better there. Since we were kids.
Shut up. It's not the time for sentimental chatter.
Don't worry. Leave the rest to me.
Turns out, you are from Yolanda's lousy sect.
My sect is not something people like you can discuss.
How dare you slap Rosie?
You...
Who do you think you are? How dare you hit my son?
We are from the world's greatest medical skills cultivation sect. Heavenly Skills Sect.
I'm the first disciple of Heavenly Skills Sect, Fiona Shawn.
I'm Yolanda's eldest fellow disciple, Harry Mason.
I'm Yolanda's second fellow disciple, Sean Lowe.
I'm Yolanda's third fellow disciple, Giannis Nelson. You dare bully Yolanda? Our heavenly skill sect won't let you get away with it.
If any of you has ever offended Yolanda, Heavenly Skill Sect will never let you off.
Yolanda, didn't you say your sect is unknown and small? So, how come now your sect has become the greatest in the world? Do you really think we're that stupid?
I just didn't want to stress you.
What greatest sect? Could have only 5 members? It's obviously a mediocre sect still lying here. That's ridiculous. Tell you what. My husband is a disciple of Mighty God Sect, one of the top 3 sects in Kanora. I've never heard him mention you guys.
You've never heard of Heavenly Skill Sect? As I see, you bunch of mad dogs biting aimlessly are just like frogs in a well.
Since you rely on the Wilson family, I'll withdraw all of the Wilson family's connections and resources. Let's see how you can be so arrogant again.
Ha 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 ha. Well, you really getting into your roles. I founded Wilson Group all by myself. It has nothing to do with you.
You're incorrigible. I'll take back all medical support for the Wilson family as well.
And me too. Gallant, I'll freeze out the Wilson family from all entertainment industries.
At that time, because Yolanda married you, we decided to support the Wilson family. Otherwise, your family would go bankrupt sooner or later. Since you're not treating her well, we'll make sure the Wilson family is completely done for.
Let's go back and heal your wounds first.
Stop right there. Did I let you take Yolanda away?
Yolanda comes from Heavenly Skill Sect. If you didn't appreciate her, why can't we take her away? Get lost.
You can take her away if you want. But Yolanda has already become a part of the Wilson family genealogy. She belongs to the Wilson family and will be buried in our family cemetery. You can take her away, but she'll carry the bad reputation of being dumped by our family. Ha 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 ha.
You're shameless.
Yolanda. Yolanda.
The anxiety is causing heavy bleeding. We need to perform acupuncture immediately.
Pregnancy loss is extremely harmful to a woman's body, especially for a larger fetus. I shouldn't have let Yolanda leave our sect. Life was so much better there. We all grew up together.
Sean, stop rambling. She's not bleeding anymore.
I failed to take care of you.
York, maybe you should divorce her. And kick her out of our family, huh?
Even if you two are getting a divorce, Kambite, it would be Yolanda who divorces you. You're not worthy of her. Let's go.
Just spit it out.
Mr. Wilson, bad news. 5 of our biggest business partners suddenly decided to terminate the collaboration.
What? Was it really because of them? That's impossible. This must be a coincidence.
Yolanda, if I had known you'd have a hard time all these years, when you left the sect, I should have told you that I've liked you. For many years.
Harry.
You're awake. Do you feel any discomfort? So, did you hear what I said just now?
What did you say? As soon as I woke up, you looked like you were about to cry. You're always calm. But why now look so down?
I'm just worried about you. Yolanda just left the Wilson family. I shouldn't add to her worries.
You're always the best. Where are Fiona and the others?
They're handling issues with the Wilson family. I told you that if you feel wronged, you must tell us. Why didn't you tell us? York treated you poorly.
I thought having a baby would make him treat me better. Besides, you've already shown me so much care. I don't want you to worry about my relationship issues.
We don't think of you as trouble, and we never will. Have some water.
I can do it myself.
Your hand is injured. Let me feed you. Why don't you drink it? Since you're married, you feel distant from me. When we were little, you only let me feed you drinks. Yolanda. You.
Yolanda is awake?
Yolanda.
Yolanda is awake.
Yolanda, are you okay?
You're here.
Yolanda's heart is beating so fast. Should I call a doctor?
Shh, no need. Can't you be a bit more understanding?
Fiona, I'm fine now. Thanks to your acupuncture skills. Now I've almost recovered.
I'm so glad you're all right. We were all really worried.
I shouldn't have let you leave our sect. Life was so much better there. Sean, can you just stop keeping saying that?
Yolanda, York. That loser hurt you. But don't worry, we'll seek justice for you.
Right. There are so many men out there. You can pick any hot guy in the entertainment industry.
Forget about the entertainment industry.
Guys, thank you. Right now, I just don't want to think about this anymore. I want to continue to be a doctor and to be myself again.
Yolanda, we have already withdrawn all our investments in the Wilson family. From now on, whatever you want to do, I'll always support you. The entire Heavenly Skills sect will always stand behind you.
I have no parents. Master brought me back and gave me a family like all of you.
Mason Group has decided to develop in Konora. In a few days, there will be an investment conference. When the time comes, I'll let the world know that we'll stay by your side.
What's your plan for the future?
First, get a divorce. Luckily, with Heavenly Skills Sect's medicine, I've nearly healed. Aside from feeling a bit weak and tired,
Rosie, be careful. Don't get hurt.
Rosie, don't worry. Married couples always argue and then make up. Your mother-in-law said this time she'd let your husband come pick you up.
It doesn't matter if he comes. Don't worry. You've got me.
York, will you treat my child well?
Of course, I'll treat him like my own kid, even better than my own son.
Okay.
York, you harmed your own kid, but cherish someone else's child a lot.
Mom.
My disease relapses again. It hasn't bothered me for 3 years. I thought I was cured.
It's all because of that jinx, Yolanda. She made a scene and made our family a complete mess.
It's fine. Don't worry. I heard that Dr. Charming is coming back. She can treat many serious conditions. When the time comes, I'll invite her over to take care of Rosie's pregnancy and treat Mom.
Okay. Speak of the devil. York, look.
Stop right there.
Don't touch me. You gross me out.
I should be the one to say that. What's there to be so arrogant about? Why? Those 3 men are not with you today? I think they're just tired of you and want to dump you.
Nothing happened between me and any of them. But you are always hugging and cuddling with Rosie. People might think you two are actually a real couple.
Brother and a sister? This family's relationships are so messy.
How that woman had such terrible luck marrying into this family.
Exactly. I wonder how much that woman has suffered in that family.
Oh, gosh. What kind of daughter-in-law do I have? She's never home all day, and she's even slinging mud at her sister-in-law. Today, I'll kick you. Who tried to hurt my daughter and my grandchild out of my family and let you fend for yourself?
I'd love that. For the past 3 years, your family has done nothing but squeeze everything I have.
You dare curse our family? I'm gonna rip your head off.
These years, I've been using the finest herbs to nurture your health. Now that you've stopped taking them, you'll fall ill again soon.
How dare you curse my mom? Oh, just with those lousy herbs. You think they'll cure my mom's illness? Stop flattering yourself. I'm telling you, how dare you, a dumped woman, humiliate our family in the hospital?
York, you'll regret this.
Ridiculous. If it weren't for how deeply you felt for York, I wouldn't have let you marry my son. Today, I'm going to show everyone what this jinx really looks like.
Mom, doctor.
Dr. Charming, you're back?
Dr. Charming? How's that possible?
She hardly even studied. How could she be Dr. Charming?
Let's save her first.
Get her to the ward.
You can't leave now. If my mom passed away, I'll make you pay with your life.
Doctor, why did my mom suddenly faint?
Well, this illness is actually quite rare, but when I saw her before, she seemed almost recovered. The sudden stop of her medication caused her condition to worsen and led to fainting. Why did you stop her medication?
We thought it was just a minor issue, so we didn't pay much attention.
Right?
If it weren't for that medicine, she wouldn't have been alive now. Without the medicine, the illness is spreading, and it's unlikely she'll recover. Dr. Charming, what medicine did you use to save the patient?
The unique herbs from Heavenly Skill Sect.
Yolanda? What you gave my mom before was just a bunch of brown weed roots. They must have been fake. I bet you're a fake doctor, too.
That's impossible. 5 years ago, I saw with my own eyes that she used acupuncture to save a life. Back then, her medical skills were extraordinary. If it weren't for Dr. Johns helping with the treatment, your mom would have passed away a long time ago.
Yolanda, why didn't you tell us you're a doctor sooner? Before, both my mom and Rosie were looked after by you. Now there's an issue because of you. Hurry and treat my mom.
Why should I save her?
If you can save her, why don't you do it? Are you just going to stand by and watch a person pass away right in front of you?
Yolanda, have you forgotten that if it weren't for my mom's permission, you wouldn't have been able to marry into our family? My mom worked tirelessly to raise my sister and me. You must save her.
There's no time to wait for the medication. Hand over my needles. I'll give her acupuncture treatment, and maybe she can live a few more days. After that, it's up to you.
In this lifetime, I'll have the chance to see you use the most valuable treasure of medical expertise, the 9 spirit needles. I'll have no regrets anymore.
Are you referring to the needles in your room? But those needles were already...
What needles? Aren't you a highly skilled doctor? Can't you just use the hospital's needles?
Did you mess with my needles? Where are they?
Why are you yelling? Rosie is pregnant now. What if you scare the baby? To treat illnesses, any needle will do.
Those needles were left to me by my master. It's one of a kind in the world. How can other needles compare with them? Give me the needles.
What's wrong with you? Yolanda, when you married me, you had no dowry. For the 3 years, you've been living off my family. Logically speaking, everything you have should belong to my family.
Back then, the Wilson family was just a small family. I was afraid you'd feel pressured, and I treated you as my family, so I didn't tell you. All the investments you received in these years were because of me.
When you married my brother, you didn't even own a designer bag. All you ever carried was that worn-out bag. What makes you think you can bring in investments for Wilson Group? My brother's success today was earned through his hard work.
Rosie is right. My success has nothing to do with you. Quit the nonsense. Hurry up and save her.
Can't you understand what I said? To save your mom, I need the needles.
The needles are already gone.
What do you mean?
What does she mean?
I won't give them to you. Those needles were just sitting there collecting dust, so I melted it down and made a longevity lock.
They are the treasure of Heavenly Skill Sect, the 9 spirit needles.
Why are you yelling? I doubt you even know medical skills, so you come up with all these excuses. What good stuff could you possibly have? I haven't even complained that your needles were full of impurities.
The cores of the needles were made of treasure of the natural world, worth 10,000 times more than ordinary gold, yet you just threw them away and left these gold scraps. That only shows how stupid you are.
That's enough. A country woman like you knows nothing. If you can't cure her, then just get out.
Even if I've never seen the world, I know taking without asking is stealing.
York, look at her.
I was stupid to waste 3 years. Not only did I give up practicing medicine, but I also failed our master's high expectations. Since you've melted the needles, give the lock to me.
This is now mine. Don't even think about taking it away. Let go.
What are you doing? Get lost. Mom.
That's bad. Get her to the emergency room. Hurry and find the rare healing herbs. Otherwise, Mrs. Wilson will be beyond saving.
Hurry up.
Mom.
Hurry. Mom, nurse.
Well, it's a shame that the needles were destroyed, and I couldn't see you perform acupuncture. I remember the last time you performed acupuncture was 5 years ago, when the patient was just at death's door. Since then, I haven't seen you perform acupuncture anymore?
Since I got married, I haven't used the needles again. But now I've decided to return to the medical field. If you want to see me perform acupuncture, in 3 days you can come to Mason Group's investment conference. I'll announce my comeback then and start over to practice medicine.
That's fantastic. I need to inform my colleagues. Everyone has been looking forward to your return to the medical world.
York, I heard that Yolanda was going to attend Mason Group's investment conference.
Yolanda did nothing but watch my mom fall sick. I'll teach her a hard lesson.
I have a plan that will make her kneel down and beg us for mercy.
What is it?
Don't we still have the ashes of her child? We can attend such a luxurious investment conference?
Of course, Mason Group greatly favors me. Even my invitation was personally prepared by Mr. Mason.
You're impressive, York. However, don't be nervous. Besides Mason Group, we can still turn to Mighty God Sect, where my husband is from. I won't let anything happen to our family.
You're always so considerate. Yolanda, I knew you'd be here. Let's go. Yolanda.
Did you seduce someone to get in here? Do you think you belong here?
Even two nuisances like you can get in. Why can't I be here?
Yolanda, dressed like that? Are you going to seduce Mr. Mason too? We're not divorced yet. You keep flirting around and cheating on me?
Let go of me. When did I seduce anyone?
Now that I caught you, you just played dumb? When you cheated on me, you didn't seem dumb. You jerk.
Hey, Fiona. Why are you in such a hurry?
Yolanda asked me to investigate the relationship between York and Rosie. I found it out.
Aren't they siblings? What other relationships do they have?
York and Rosie are actually not biological siblings. There's something fishy between them for a long time. I gotta tell Yolanda now.
Perfect. I've got Yolanda's divorce certificate. Today we'll let Yolanda cut ties with them completely.
York and Rosie are here too?
I had them invited over. Today I'll make them lose everything.
Let's go.
When did you ever treat me like your wife? These years, I've been working like a servant to take care of the three of you. Now that we're getting a divorce and you accuse me of cheating on you, if we're talking about who's really at fault, you cheated on me and made your own sister a homewrecker.
What nonsense. You are trying to drag us all down with you, apologize to us right now, and then get out of here.
Why should I apologize?
Are you sure you won't apologize? Take a closer look. Here are the ashes of your deceased baby. If you step any closer, I'll toss them on the floor and feed them to the dogs.
You're utterly despicable. He's also a kid from your family.
What comes out of your belly can't be good. Apologize now, then bring out the healing herbs to treat my mom. If you can't cure her, you'll have to pay with your life. That's more like it. Kneel and apologize.
Fine.
Everyone. This woman tried to hurt my mom and me, and even slung mud at our family, causing our family to lose all investments. Yolanda, do you admit what I just said?
I admit it.
What a jinx. Her actions ruined a whole family. Well, everybody, my family is willing to invest in Wilson Group.
So is my family.
Rich! Disgusting! Get out!
Is that enough? Are you satisfied? Can you give him back to me?
The president of Mason Group, Harry. Mason has arrived.
It must be Mr. Mason here. Yolanda, just wait for Mr. Mason to help me kick you out. Why are you here?
Yolanda, did they bully you?
Yolanda, who bullied you? Tell me. I'll get revenge for you.
It's them. They used my child's ashes to threaten me, to kneel and apologize to her.
Miss Samuel, you can't let them make trouble here. Get them out of here.
Everyone. They're this wretch's lover and accomplice. Get her out of here. What are you waiting for? My brother was personally invited by Mr. Mason. If you neglect him, you'll be fired.
The lover you mentioned is Mr. Mason.
What? Mr. Mason is your fellow disciple? Yolanda, who the hell are you?
Yolanda is the most prestigious person in this world. You dare to make her kneel? You don't deserve it, you ungrateful jerk. Kick him out of Kanora and let him live as a beggar.
Yolanda, why are you making such a fuss? This is just a misunderstanding. Would our family ever harm you?
A misunderstanding? All the pain I've endured over these years is just a misunderstanding?
Yolanda, that's not right. Maybe you know some powerful and wealthy people, but all your affluent lifestyle was provided by our family.
Affluent lifestyle? You mean giving me $1,000 every month and asking me to get up at 4 a.m. to serve the three of you? Or making me watch you live like a couple and letting you act like Mrs. Wilson and boss me around?
So during the 3 years, is this how your family has been mistreating Yolanda? In my opinion, kicking them out is the mildest punishment.
Mr. Mason, this is a family business. Besides, Yolanda is my wife. Yolanda, if you, can come back with us, we won't care about past dealings.
Not interested.
Yolanda, don't push your luck.
Rosie?
York. Hurry, my belly hurts.
Sophia, York, help me. Save my baby.
Yolanda, you still want to save these two ingrates?
Right. Yolanda, you're a skilled doctor. I'm begging you, please save Rosie. Yolanda, I'm begging you, please save Rosie.
Then what about our child? Who would save our child?
Yolanda. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I'm begging you. The child is innocent. Please save him.
You can't. Yolanda, all these years, you've been deceived by them. You don't know who the father of Rosie's child is. They've already been having an affair for a long time.
What nonsense are you talking about? Rosie and I are siblings.
Rosie and York aren't related by blood at all.
No wonder. No wonder. The way you two behave is too close to be just siblings. So you've already... I was right?
York, don't leave. Tonight, stay with me here, okay?
Well, in the future, we'll have plenty of opportunities. Be good. Hey, what are you doing in the middle of the night?
What are you doing here with Rosie?
Just now, there was a cockroach in my room. York came to help me catch it. Sorry, Yolanda. I interrupted your wedding night.
Not at all. If you need anything, just call me. Got it?
Okay.
That explains it. You've already...
Yolanda, are you feeling unwell?
I'm all right. I'm just disgusted by the two of them. York, you've been cheating on me. With your sister for 3 years? You've caused me so much pain.
That's impossible. How could you get our DNA test report? This report must be fake.
The Shawn family is the top family specializing in medicine in Kanora. Checking up on something like this is just a piece of cake.
The Wilson family is so messy. Seems like Yolanda was telling the truth. Rosie is just a vicious woman.
That's not true. You stop spreading rumors.
She's bleeding severely. If she doesn't get treated, Perhaps the baby won't survive.
York, help me.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Yolanda, I'm begging you. The child is innocent. It's all my fault. I'm begging you. Help her, just this once. I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
Fiona, maybe you can. Lend me a few needles.
Yolanda, you still want to save her? Did you forget how she treated you before?
That's right. Don't be silly. Rosie treated you so badly. She deserves to go to hell. She doesn't deserve your treatment.
I just lost my child. I know the pain of losing a child. Rosie doesn't deserve to live. But the child is innocent. Master often told me to respect and cherish life. Saving lives is our duty, and my original intention. It was almost worn out by those three.
Who would apply needles on the belly to give acupuncture treatment? What if it harms the baby? Yolanda, are you holding a grudge against me for cheating, so you're trying to harm Rosie's baby?
If you want to save her unborn child, don't delay my treatment.
All right. Save her. Save her.
It hurts.
Yolanda.
You almost took the baby's life. You quack. You don't even know medical skills. You're harming Rosie's child.
I just want to check the child's situation.
Hey, observe, listen, question, and diagnose. Do you even understand? Your family can't recognize a gem covered in dust. You deserve to have no heirs. Everyone in your family is a blind fool.
What gem? You don't even know medical skills. I'm going to make a call. Rosie, let's go to the hospital.
Suit yourself. If you have no heirs, it has nothing to do with me. Yolanda, let's go.
Gosh, Rosie has lost so much blood, and she looks pale. I guess the baby won't survive.
Shut up.
York, save my baby. I don't want to lose him. York.
Help her.
York, I can tell you, it's too late to go to the hospital now. Given the speed of her bleeding, I'm the only one to save her. Whether to save her child is up to you.
The baby might not make it. Why not let her try? If she can't save Rosie, I can take this opportunity to ruin her reputation. All right, Yolanda, I'll give you one more chance. If you can't save the baby, I'll make sure to ruin you completely.
Yolanda is full of youthful arrogance. She can't risk another person's life to save her face.
Right. If she can't save her, it'll be 2 lives lost. As I see, they should get to the hospital immediately.
The nearest hospital takes about half an hour. With the way she's bleeding now, she won't make it in time. Stopping the bleeding is what matters most right now.
I think she's just all talk. Just a few needles could stop the bleeding for the pregnant woman? That's simply ridiculous. You're not qualified to practice medicine?
Yolanda, are you up for it?
Yeah. All right, the baby is fine. You worry too much, Harry. I'm the youngest disciple of Heavenly Skill Sect. I have enough confidence to handle this.
The confident Yolanda is back now.
How's that possible? With this much blood lost, how could she possibly save the adult and the child as well?
There are a lot of people specializing in medicine here. Whether I've saved the baby, you'll know just by feeling her pulse.
This child really is still safe. A miracle-working doctor. A miracle-working doctor.
That's impossible. Yolanda? That's totally a shot in the dark? I'm sure anyone here could have saved her.
I'm done talking to you. Take her for some prenatal care. Otherwise, even a god won't be able to help.
Yolanda, you made a fool of me today. Just you wait. Let's go.
My goodness, I've been practicing medicine for years, but I've never heard of such impressive medical skills. Only the legendary Dr. Charming can do that. Are you Dr. Charming.
Yes, I am Dr. Charming. I've returned to the medical world.
It was a close call today. I was scared. Thankfully, the baby's fine. York, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking about how Yolanda suddenly got close to the Shawn family, and now she has the Mason family backing her. In the future, dealing with her will be even more difficult.
Don't worry. So what if she's backed by the Mason group? I have a plan to ruin Yolanda's reputation.
You have a plan? What is it?
Right here?
The belly?
Silly. It's the baby.
The baby?
I'm carrying Tyler's baby. I went to the hospital for a checkup today. The doctor said it was a boy. If the Daniels family finds out, they'll be thrilled and do whatever I say.
Tyler? Tyler is a disciple of Mighty God Sect. The influence of Mighty God Sect is much stronger than that of business tycoons. At that time, taking care of the Mason family will be a piece of cake.
Yeah. We don't need to say anything then. And Yolanda and Harry will be scrambling to come begging us.
Sweetheart, you're so clever.
Honey, someone bullied me and your son.
Son, you mean...
Yeah. I went to the hospital for a checkup. The doctor said it was a boy. Honey, we're going to have a son. Unfortunately, Yolanda wanted to harm your son.
Who is Yolanda?
Yolanda is York's wife, who's totally ungraceful. She's now working as a doctor at Kenora Hospital. Last time she almost made us lose our child.
Damn it, how dare she hurt my son?
Yeah, honey, you must get revenge for our son.
Wait. I heard that York is not your real brother.
Really? I was surprised too. We grew up together. Mom never told us anything about it. Yolanda dared to slander us about my relationship with my brother. She's truly vicious. Honey, you must teach her a good lesson.
Well then, leave Yolanda's matter to me. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
All right, your illness has been cured. You should rest more in the future. Feel it for yourself.
A miracle-working doctor. Thank you, doctor. I'm getting on my knees. My whole family relies on me. When I first got this illness, I spent a lot of money and still didn't get cured. Thanks to you, my whole family is saved.
All right, get up first. Saving lives is every doctor's duty. No need to thank me.
Thank you, doctor. I'll tell my family they don't need to raise money for me anymore.
Remember to rest more.
Okay.
This is the meaning of my life.
Where is Dr. Johns? Dr. Johns, I'm completely healed. Today, I came here to bring you this. Look.
No need for formalities.
Dr. Johns, you must accept it. Hang it up in your office so everyone will know. Dr. Johns possesses remarkable medical skills.
Okay, thank you. Call it a day.
Doctor, please save my dad.
Yolanda, last time you embarrassed me and York at the banquet. This time I'm giving you a big gift. I swear, I'll ruin your reputation.
Please save my dad.
Take him into the examination room. Let me check up on him.
I can't let anything happen to my dad. If he passes away, what should we do?
Get up first. I haven't checked the patient yet. How can his family collapse before him? Get up.
Doc, I know you're the most skilled doctor here. Please, I'm begging you, save my dad, please.
Don't worry, I'll do my best to save him. Get him into the examination room. Let me check up on him.
Dad, you must hang in there. Dad, hang in there. Dad.
Stop crying. What's the use of crying? In such a critical situation, you're actually delaying the treatment. Who are you two?
I don't understand what you're saying. My dad was perfectly fine today. All of a sudden, he became like this. In an instant, it's as if he fell into a coma and had no response at all.
His pulse is erratic, and he's barely hanging on. It doesn't seem like an illness, but more like poisoning. Sure enough, it's poisoning.
What are you doing? What are you poking at? Do you even know how to treat him?
I am treating him. Don't disturb me, okay? Besides, this isn't a sickness at all, but seems like...
That's not a sickness. What is it? You quack. Can't even treat patients, but just delay his treatment. When my dad arrived here, he was perfectly fine. You're making things worse, and his condition is more severe. Do you even know how to treat patients? I bet that you spent money to get a reputation as a miracle-working doctor.
What nonsense are you spouting?
Someone, everyone, come here.
Don't shout.
Our dad was doing well today, but after her treatment, his condition is more severe.
Her treatment is harming him? Is she really an incompetent doctor?
If you can't heal anyone, why still practice medicine here? Isn't delaying a patient's treatment as bad as harming him?
Listen to me. He's in critical condition. He's not sick, but poisoned.
What nonsense are you talking about? You can't treat him properly, yet you're claiming my dad's been poisoned. My dad is always cautious with his diet. As I say, you don't know medical skills at all. Look over here, everyone.
This doctor is so young. Did she really come here thanks to some connections or money?
She even advertises herself as a specialist. If she only handled regular cases, she couldn't deceive anyone.
The reputation of Shuangwen Group is well known by everyone. They have no reason to hire an incompetent doctor and risk damaging their name. You may not believe me, but you can't deny Konora's oldest and most reputable hospital. Everyone, just stay calm. Don't delay his treatment.
She's making excuses. She's just a quack. You're not qualified to practice medicine at Konora Hospital. Get out of Konora.
Get out of Konora. Get out of Konora.
Get out.
Everyone, calm down. Listen up. Dr. Johns is the best doctor in our hospital. You have to trust her skills. Don't disturb her while she's treating the patient.
He passed away. She ended up taking his life. He passed away.
What's going on? Why does he have no pulse?
You're calling yourself a doctor. You might just be a vet. Save my life? I doubt you can even treat a dog.
Yolanda, even Fiona, come to speak up for you? You can't turn things around.
He's really gone? How did she become a doctor here?
Dr. Johns, shall I inform Miss Shawn to come over here?
Yolanda, remember, when you're practicing medicine, stay calm and composed. Don't let outside distractions get to you. Observe carefully. Pay attention to every detail.
Sure enough. My dad is awake?
Dad! Dad!
Looks like I have to use the method my master taught me, the secret skill of 9 spirit needles.
That's impossible. This... How could you possibly have saved him? This clearly is...
What is it?
Who dares to make trouble on my turf? How dare you bully Yolanda on my turf? You're asking for trouble.
Who are you? We just came to see a doctor. You're doctors. You can't bully us.
Shouldn't I be asking you that? You're not ordinary patients. He wasn't sick at all. Who the hell are you?
A bunch of useless fools.
He wasn't sick at all. Who the hell are you?
Yolanda, did they do anything to you?
I'm okay, Fiona. However, they must be acting under someone's orders, or they wouldn't be doing this. I need you to help me find who's behind it.
Okay.
Ms. Jean.
This patient was just brought in, so the suspect must still be nearby.
Stop.
What? Want to run away after causing trouble? I'm telling you, this needle can save lives and take lives as well. You better come clean, otherwise...
Daniels, someone surnamed Daniels asked me to do it. He asked me to ruin your reputation, and he'd give me $500,000.
But I don't know. Anyone surnamed Daniels.
Isn't Rosie's husband surnamed Daniels?
That explains everything. Rosie, were these two arranged by you?
I'm here for a prenatal check. A doctor is bullying a pregnant woman. Have you no shame?
They've both admitted to it, and you're still denying?
You think you can use these two guys to frame me? Show me the evidence if you can.
Rosie, take a close look. Right now, I'm not the Yolanda you can push around anymore. I have my master and my senior disciples. You want to tarnish my reputation? No way.
Yolanda, what's got you so cocky? It's just Mason Group and Sean Group. I'm telling you, even if you've got these 4 helpers, you still can't beat me.
Still denying it? It's fine. I've got countless ways to make you tell the truth. Such a pretty face. If it got slashed with a knife, wouldn't it look better? If you're not afraid of suffering, just keep playing tough.
Don't you dare.
Ms. Jean, someone from Mighty God Sect just came to pick up Ms. Wilson.
The Mighty God Sect? Why are they here?
Someone from Mighty God Sect came to pick up Ms. Wilson. They said they would let it slide. Otherwise, they'll bring down Conora Hospital.
You still don't know. My husband is a disciple of Mighty God Sect, right? I'm telling you, you better let me go. Otherwise, my husband will make sure you regret it.
So what if they're from Mighty God Sect? You started this by asking someone to tarnish Yolanda's reputation. I'd like to see how the people from Mighty God Sect will bring down Conora Hospital.
Since the people from Mighty God Sect are involved, we can't hurt Rosie now. This involves a clash between different sects. That won't be so easy.
Scared now? My husband is from Mighty God Sect, which is a hidden sect, with a much higher rank than your hospital. Even if Conora Hospital is the best hospital, it still can't compare to that sect. Listen up. You better let me out right now.
Shut up. Others might be afraid of Mighty God Sect, but I'm not. As a disciple of Heavenly Skill Sect, even if I have to give it my all, I'll punish whoever hurts you. Otherwise, I'm unworthy of being Master's disciple.
No.
Yolanda, I know you're worried about me. I can't watch you being bullied.
We're just going to bully you, so what,
Honey, you're finally here.
It's not that you don't want to make trouble, but you know I'm from Mighty God Sect, so you're afraid, right?
So what if you're from Mighty God Sect? Yolanda isn't just backed by me, but the entire Heavenly Skill Sect.
Heavenly Skill Sect? It has long been out of the limelight. You dare to impersonate people from Heavenly Skill Sect? You sure can talk big. How's this patient doing? Has your treatment caused his passing?
This elderly gentleman was nearing the end of his life, and his pulse was fading away, but I managed to save him. This has proved that our hospital has the capability. Thanks for giving us this opportunity to promote ourselves.
She really managed to save him? All right. I guess you do have some skills. Since you claim to have outstanding medical skills, do you dare to accept my challenge?
What challenge?
In 3 days, everyone in Conora will attend this exchange meeting. At that time, let's have a little competition. The loser will be expelled from the medical community. What? Are you scared?
Yolanda, he tried to harm you at the hospital. I'm afraid he might play some dirty tricks again at the conference.
But if we don't accept it now, I'm afraid they'll take the opportunity to spread rumors that Heavenly Skill Sect is afraid of Mighty God Sect.
Mighty God Sect is prominent among all the sects. Besides, their reputation has soared in recent years. Their sect ranking is now second in the world.
I remember they used to be a small sect.
Their rank climbed up while you were retired for so many years. They say mastering both medicine and toxins is an impressive skill. All these years, you've been diligently researching, curing, and saving lives. And they're exceptionally skilled in using toxins. But in all these years, they have managed to cure many complex and difficult illnesses.
Honey, so your sect is so awesome. Now, I guess Yolanda doesn't dare to take up the challenge.
What's so great about Dr. Charming? They only treat the poor with no prospects. Our mighty God sect, on the other hand, serves the high society elite. The wealth and power we've gained is beyond what you can imagine.
Human lives shouldn't be judged by their status and wealth. Since you're so proud of yourself, then let's see who will eventually be expelled from the medical community as a disciple of Heavenly Skill Sect. I, Dr. Charming, accept the challenge.
We don't know about Tyler's abilities yet. I'm afraid you might get bullied.
I'll just play it by ear. Fiona, why are you always nagging, just like Sean?
I'm just concerned about you. However, you accepted the challenge courageously just now. The Yolanda I remember is back now.
Don't worry, Fiona. I won't lose. I won't bring shame to our sect.
What nonsense are you spouting? How could mighty God sect possibly lose to some nobody like you?
My master was just keeping a low profile and didn't want to compete with you.
Yolanda, you always played tough when you were in my family. Only you would. Keep bluffing.
What heavenly skill sect? It's nothing but an unknown sect. All right, since you seem eager to lose, I'd be happy to oblige. You've been incredibly lucky to attend the exchange meeting.
All right. Let's find out who's truly capable in the competition. I'm waiting to see you cry and leave the medical field.
Fiona, don't let petty people get to you. It's not worth it. Someone is being cheated on and doesn't even know it. So pathetic.
Who are you talking about?
No one. But I've accepted your challenge.
Tell you what, you have no idea how annoying this Tyler is. If Yolanda hadn't stopped me, I would have pinned him to the wall with a dart.
Fiona, you're drunk.
I'm not.
From what happened today, they are clearly outright against Yolanda. Clashes among the sects are always brutal. In order to win, they might resort to any means. Well, if I'd known, I wouldn't have let Yolanda leave the sect.
Come on. Why the long faces? We all know about Yolanda's medical skills. She's sure to win against mighty God sect.
I believe in Yolanda, but what if they try something dirty? I'm worried about Yolanda's safety.
Then we'll all go together to protect Yolanda. No one can bully her.
You're absolutely right. Whoever dares to bully Yolanda, I won't let them off. Hey, quiet one, you really don't worry about Yolanda.
With Yolanda's abilities, she should have no problem winning the competition. Just focus on the competition. I'll take care of everything else for you.
Thanks, Harry.
Well, Harry, I've got a few competitors lately. Can you help me take care of them too?
Do it yourself. I'll only help Yolanda.
Yolanda, look how much Harry cares for you. Don't you have anything to say?
Actually, I know what Harry means.
She's finally going to confess?
Oh. I won't let Harry down. I'll definitely win. I need to go to the restroom.
Well, at least she's not heartless.
Hey, Harry, won't you drink anymore? Are you gonna see Yolanda?
Why has Harry been doing this recently? I can't hold back anymore.
My treat today, drink as much as you want.
Hey, check this out. What are they doing there?
Did they kiss or not?
Watch your step. What were you thinking about?
You, of course. Weren't you inside drinking? Why did you come out?
Yolanda hasn't moved on yet. I'll let her get familiar with me in her life first. Isn't there a sect exchange meeting? I prepared a new outfit for you. Want to give it a try?
Really? Did you only prepare for me? What about the others?
Do you hope it's only for you?
Not exactly. After all, we're going together. Dressing well will make us look more impressive.
You're right. Actually, I prepared it for everyone. After all, clothing is also a part of the Sect's strength.
Yeah.
This is something extra for you.
This is a rare medical book. I asked my master to look for it for a long time, but couldn't find it. How did you get it?
I also had someone acquire it for me. I thought it might be helpful to you.
Yes, it is. Thanks, Harry. I'll head back and read it.
Okay.
Wow. This hall looks really grand. These sects seem very impressive.
Looks like all the well-known sects in the country are here. Clear Sky Sect ranks first. 7-Star Sect ranks third. And Mighty God Sect, which Yolanda will challenge, ranks second.
I've heard that the leading disciple of Mighty God Sect will compete in medical skills with some small sect.
Oof. It's just an ignorant guy from a small sect. Not a big deal.
Mighty God Sect has arrived.
Hello, Mr. Walsh. This must be Tyler. I've heard Tyler is well-versed in both medicine and toxins, and stands out among the younger generation.
He definitely lives up to his reputation. He's already left us all behind.
Tyler is indeed exceptionally talented. I'm also planning to let him take over Mighty God Sect.
Master, I won't let you down.
Honey, I didn't expect you to be so awesome. If Yolanda competes with you, she's overestimating herself too much. You're about to become the head of the sect. But she still disrespects you. She just doesn't take you seriously at all.
I've heard that their sect is gaining quite a reputation, so I thought a competition would be necessary. Once I defeat Yolanda, our Mighty God Sect will be best known throughout Conora. Otherwise, I can easily take care of a nobody like her in...
Damn, Yolanda, you've humiliated me badly. Today, I must teach her a lesson. Now, with Tyler here, I'd like to see if your lousy sect can still protect her.
I heard Tyler is going to compete in medicine with someone from Heavenly Skill Sect. Who's got the guts to challenge Mighty God Sect?
It's Yolanda, Mike. Seems like she chickened out and went home, yet she calls herself Dr. Charming. I think she should be Dr. Tim.
Dr. Charming. I don't even dare to call myself a miracle-working doctor. Only Master Zalman back then was worthy of being called a miracle-working doctor. What a shame. He's already retired and no longer practicing medicine. Yolanda, that young girl, doesn't deserve the title of a miracle-working doctor.
Why wouldn't she deserve it? Her medical skills are extraordinary. She is a miracle-working doctor.
Then why didn't she come? Is she scared?
You jerk, full of nonsense. Take this.
Who said I didn't dare to be here?
Yolanda.
How could I not dare to be here? I just saved someone on the way and got delayed.
Looks like you wet your pants and went home to change your pants.
Then keep laughing. After the competition, let's see who will chicken out and beg Yolanda for mercy.
Tyler, don't bring shame on yourself. Our Mighty God Sect has always relied on our strength. No need to argue with lowly pests.
Well, is your outfit made of the finest silk?
What silk? Aren't all our clothes the same?
Not at all. Your clothes are all flashy with intricate gold patterns and perfumed. They clearly cost more than ours.
The finest silk is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars for a piece. She uses it for clothes?
Isn't Heavenly Skill Sect just a small sect? Why are they so wealthy?
Yolanda, you like the spotlight? I'll let you have it. Well, the sect doesn't have much of a reputation. They can only rely on their clothes to show off. Looking at your clothes, I'm afraid they have cost all your savings.
Yolanda has plenty of this kind of clothes, enough to fill an entire lake.
Honey, look how arrogant Yolanda is. Why don't you compete with her already?
Yolanda, the competition is about to start. You still have time to back out.
Bring it on. Tell me how you want to compete.
Competing on medical skills. Of course, it's about healing people. You must know that today not only we will have a one-on-one competition, but other sects are also competing. All these sects are competing for the title of the #1 medical sect. It's called an exchange meeting and sounds artistic, but actually everyone is scrambling for the top spot. Glad you know it.
So, are we going to give it a try? Why haven't I heard our sect participated in such competitions before?
Our master has always been low-key and doesn't care about material things, so he's never participated.
Stop pretending to be some kind of sage. You're nothing but some losers taken in by an unknown barefoot doctor. As for doctors sent by a small sect like yours, even a random disciple of mighty God Sect can easily beat you.
How can you slander my master? My master practiced medicine in his early years and saved countless lives. He's just not interested in fame and fortune and lives an ordinary life incognito. How can you call him a barefoot doctor?
Honey, don't waste your breath on them. Just compete with her now and teach her a lesson.
All right, the truth will be revealed through action. Just say it. Do you want to compete in medical theory or acupuncture skills?
Of course. The most direct way is the effectiveness of the treatment. Hey, the competition hasn't started. Are you trying to cheat by watching first?
These two patients already have darkened foreheads. If we don't save them soon, they'll done for...
That's what we're wagering on.
What?
I went to great lengths to find them. Even the experts from major hospitals, I can't cure them. We'll use them as stakes in our bet. Whoever cures the patients first wins.
What? Yolanda? Don't you dare now?
Why wouldn't I dare? But as doctors, we shouldn't treat lives as a game.
So what? They already have terminal illnesses. Getting a chance to be part of our competition is a stroke of luck for them. Plus, it gives them a chance to receive treatment. That's a good thing.
Yolanda, this decision was made by the heads of several sects. Are you questioning the entire world of medical skills cultivation?
That's not what I meant. I just...
Stop nagging. You want to continue the competition or not?
Of course. Let's get started. Otherwise, they're really done for.
Within 30 minutes, whoever heals the patient first is the winner. The outcome will be determined by on-site heads of all the sects.
These are the medicines and needles made by mighty God Sect. They are treasures that every disciple dreams of. He's really got something.
She made another set of needles?
Aren't they what the miracle-working doctor, Master Zalman, once used? The 9 spirit needles? Who is Yolanda?
Why do you have the 9 spirit needles?
My master gave them to me.
Nonsense. How could Master Zalman be your master? He is a legendary doctor, according to the legend. He can bring people back to life. He's been retired for years. How could he be the head of such a small sect?
There's such a legend about my master.
I joined the sect earlier than you and heard some stories before, but over the years, our master has never mentioned anything. Maybe he doesn't want to come out of seclusion?
If this young fellow is really the heir of the miracle-working doctor, then Tyler is bound to lose.
Honey, don't worry. Yolanda is just an orphan from a remote village. How could she possibly be the heir of Master Zalman?
Right, Tyler, don't be afraid. Besides, who knows where? She got these needles. How could they be the 9 spirit needles? She's just bluffing.
Can I take a look at these needles? Although they look like the 9 spirit needles, the end of these needles doesn't have the 9 spirit mark. They're fake.
I never said they were the 9 spirit needles. The real 9 spirit needles have been melted to make a lock by this couple of fools. What's there to be so proud of?
Yolanda, just because there's no evidence, you think you can slander us? Even if you are Dr. Charming, you don't deserve such a treasure. You're just afraid of losing face and stalling for time.
Yolanda, this patient's breathing is getting weaker.
I feel that this person's symptoms don't seem like an illness, but more like poisoning.
Her way of diagnosing and feeling the pulse does have a touch of Master Zalman's style.
Why would Master Zalman favor a jinx like Yolanda? You're just deliberately imitating him and putting on airs?
If there's an issue with your mouth, come to me. Although my medical skills can't compare to Yolanda's, I'm still pretty good at dealing with gossip.
Honey, look, that's how. They usually bullied me.
I think he isn't ill.
Ha 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 ha. He's so severely ill. Even a homeless person could see it, yet you claim he's not sick. So, you're just a clueless countrywoman and don't even know basic medicine.
He got poisoned.
That's nonsense. He clearly suffers from a rare disease. Just now, I figured it out. I need to use my bloodletting therapy to cure him.
Who's it?
Harry, why did catch the knife with your hand? You're bleeding.
If you got hurt and bled, I'd feel even worse.
Oh no, his pulse is gone.
Yolanda is still as amazing as before. Even after wasting her youth on a jerk all these years, she's still unmatched.
Shut up. Don't disturb Yolanda's judgment.
Yolanda, have you identified what poison it is?
I think his symptoms are somewhat similar to that of a patient I treated before, but his are even more severe and harder to treat. I don't know the relationship between them.
I'm all right. We'll always be by your side. Just believe in yourself.
"30-minute time is running out soon."
Hold on. I've found a way, and he'll be cured in no time. The Mighty God Sect is impressive as always. I think that Heavenly Skill Sect is just a fraudulent school.
He is cured.
I'm cured. I'm cured.
How could Ethan possibly cure him?
Yolanda practices medicine with integrity and never cheats. If she says he's cured, then he's cured.
Besides, the patient looks rosy and breathes smoothly and strongly. Are you blind, and didn't you see that? Or the Mighty God Sect can't accept your failure?
That's right. Yolanda cured the patient first. Mighty God Sect has already lost. Turns out Mighty God Sect can't beat a small sect.
Tyler, behave yourself. Whether he's cured is not up to what you say, but the facts.
Mr. Walsh, I still suggest not hiring someone who lacks ability but can only boast. Otherwise, you'll just embarrass yourselves in public.
Yolanda has abilities then. She even calls herself Dr. Charming. I think she just pokes people with needles randomly and gets super lucky. Otherwise, how could you possibly cure him without knowing the cause of the illness? Besides, she came here just to make things difficult for me and target me.
Well, who dares to bully disciples of Mighty God Sect?
Because she is the ex-wife of my wife's brother. She was unfaithful in the marriage and fooling around with several men.
That's right. My brother divorced her because of that. She even wants to get back at us. My husband stands up for me, but she targets him.
Ha ha ha. Your brother? Is he your brother or your lover? Tyler, you probably don't know it. Rosie and York are often hugging and cuddling. They aren't biological siblings. Besides, it's uncertain if the baby Rosie is carrying is yours either. Wretch, I suspect that your relationship with your brother was extraordinary. Tell me, have you cheated on me?
Honey, don't trust him. He's trying to drive a wedge between us. Let go of me. I can't catch my breath.
Tyler, stay calm. No matter what, you shouldn't hurt Rosie.
Tyler, you're too close to see it clearly. Just think about it. You've been married to Rosie for so many years. How many times have they been too close? When I almost lost my baby, York was more worried about her hand getting scalded by boiling water.
Jerk, you dared to cheat right under my nose. Maybe I can use her and the baby in her belly to set up Yolanda. That way I can get rid of her and make everyone believe she doesn't know medical skills at all. That's killing two birds with one stone.
Honey, do you trust an outsider more than me?
Sorry, honey. I was too impulsive.
Honey, my belly hurts so bad.
Yolanda. Her pulse doesn't seem right. Yolanda, I don't have expertise in gynecology. Can you help Rosie? If you can save the baby, I'll admit defeat.
It's too late.
I'm begging you. Please save my child.
If you want to survive, don't disturb Yolanda.
The baby won't survive, but I can save your life.
Is my life coming to an end, York?
Rosie, you'll be fine. Trust me, I'll keep you safe. Yolanda, you have to promise to save Rosie.
Shut up, I said. Don't disturb Yolanda.
Yolanda, you're so vicious. Rosie's illness won't take her life so soon. I'm her husband. I know better than anyone else. She just has a few minor but stubborn health issues. I can't believe it. Just because of our grudges. Are you going to harm a baby?
Even
if you have medical skill, you are morally corrupt. You are unworthy of practicing medicine. Someone like you shouldn't have your medical license.
I was wondering why Tyler asked someone else to treat his wife when he was clearly skilled in medicine.
Yolanda is truly a malicious woman. Even if it's an unborn child, it's still a life.
For personal grudges, you harmed an unborn child. Yolanda, you're unworthy of practicing medicine.
Yeah, you're unworthy.
Unworthy, unworthy.
Everyone quiet down. The child is indeed gone. Tyler, I'm sorry for your loss.
There must be more to this. Yolanda would never abuse power for personal vendettas.
Yolanda caused the loss of the baby. You've all seen it. You're still denying it?
That's not fair. Yolanda said the situation was urgent. Both the baby and Rosie were in a tight spot. Being able to save Rosie was quite an achievement.
Yolanda was simply lying for personal revenge.
All right. Let's just drop it. Don't let our personal matters get in the way of the competition. The competition must go on, but with the ethics of Heavenly Skills Sect, they don't deserve to participate.
Can I take a look at Rosie again?
No. What if you try to hurt Rosie again? You better get out now. Get out. Hey.
Tyler, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Do you remember what you two have done?
Tyler, that woman was lying to you. She's always good at deceiving others.
The fact is that you lied to me for 3 years. I can't believe I've let you two scumbags fool me for 3 years.
Tyler, calm down. Is hitting a woman all you're good for? Come at me.
Why are you so anxious? You think you can get away with this?
What did you do?
Mighty God Sect's secret poison will make your skin stick without healing. After the decay of your skin and getting eaten by flies, you'll leave the world.
Tyler, I never thought the Mighty God Sect would possess such a terrible poison. When I get out, I'll report you.
Do you think you'll still have a chance? This hidden chamber is where you and Rosie can rest in peace. Just enjoy it.
Don't leave?
Am I really the murderer of Rosie's child?
No matter what, you have to eat your meal first. Come on.
Right, Yolanda. This morning I went up the mountain to pick these fresh mushrooms. I made a soup with free-range chicken. It's very delicious. Come on,
You silly, not your turn, but don't you see who's here?
Yolanda, don't let it weigh too heavily on you. We all have faith in your medical skills. There must be more to it.
Right, I still have the blood samples from before.
Mr. Mason, you asked us to keep a close eye on Mighty God Sect. We just received an update. Mighty God Sect has won the competition among the sects and becomes the top medical sect. Now they are going to host a banquet to announce it.
That's impossible. Based on strength alone, he couldn't possibly surpass the previously top-ranked Clear Sky Sect. Could it be?
Thanks for coming to Mighty God Sect's banquet. Our sect has secured the top spot in this competition. We are now the top medical skills cultivation sect. Taking this opportunity, I want to make an announcement. I hereby announce that the next head of Mighty God Sect is Tai.
Mighty God Sect does not deserve to be the top medical skills cultivation sect.
Weren't those from the Heavenly Skill Sect kicked out of the competition due to moral corruption? How dare they have the nerve to show up here?
Mute pressure point. If you can't speak properly with your mouth, let me help you have a rest.
Everyone, judge for yourselves. Just because of telling the truth, we should be hit. You're just a blight on the medical world.
We're here not to engage in this meaningless quarrel with you. Mighty God Sect is not worthy of being the top medical skills cultivation sect.
If the sect out that won first place in the competitions is not the top one, is someone who has no morals and got kicked out worthy of being the top one?
Exactly. Tyler hasn't held you accountable for harming his child, yet you're pushing your luck?
Well, stop wasting time on these lowly pests.
Lowly pest? That's the Mighty God Sect. It was you, Tyler, who poisoned them, and then pretended it was an illness. After the toxin was neutralized, you said you had cured them. That's how you won first place.
Stop talking nonsense. Show us the evidence if you can. Without evidence, you're just slandering me.
Evidence? This is the blood sample I collected from the patient earlier. I handed it over to Conora Hospital, owned by Sean Group, for a blood test. The report indicates there are toxins present in the blood. When I treated Rosie later, I noticed a mark on her wrist. So, you poisoned and harmed Rosie's child, almost costing her life.
How could Tyler be so malicious to hurt his own wife and child? Stop talking nonsense. How could Tyler possibly poison his own wife? It must be you who poisoned them.
Do I need to remind you that in the first round, I was already set up by Tyler, so I had no chance to even get near the other patients? And the other patients all had the same symptoms. This indicates they were all poisoned.
That can't prove Tyler poisoned them. Maybe you poisoned them first.
Before that, I encountered a patient who had been poisoned with similar toxin. The perpetrator has been caught. It was Rosie. Tyler put up bail for her.
I saw Tyler poison Rosie that day. I thought he was treating her. I didn't expect him to be so vicious.
Then Mighty God Sect is not qualified to be the top sect. Even we, from prestigious sects, failed to uncover the truth about the poisoning. The top sect should be Heavenly Skill Sect.
Why? She has no evidence. You just believe what she said?
Given how much you rely on that poison, you must carry it with you to prove your skills.
You have no evidence. Why search me?
Even if you don't agree, we've still found it. We have both evidence and witnesses. What's there to explain?
This is not poison. This is for my health and fitness.
For your health and fitness? Take it.
Master, I'm out of antidote. Give me another bottle of antidote, Master.
His symptoms are the same as that of those patients. Tyler is indeed behind all this.
Oh no, I'm so screwed.
According to the rules of medical skills cultivation sects, break his arms and legs and throw him out.
Let's go.
Your medical skills are truly extraordinary. No wonder You are called the miracle working doctor. I'll give you this token of the miracle working doctor.
Harry, do you want to see it?
I want to ask you, Dr. Johns, are you willing to be my girlfriend?
I do.